Good evening and welcome to your Monday edition of the NCWLIFE Evening News. It's December 16th. That's only 9 days left to get your Christmas shopping done. You better get me something nice. Grant Olson is away tonight. I'm Jefferson Robbins, and we've got a heap of news for you tonight, including these stories. It's a 14-year prison sentence for Ashton Bunting, the man who admitted killing his domestic partner, Cynthia Ring, before fleeing out of state to avoid arrest. And the Chelan County Board of Commissioners has big plans for its newest member, Brad Hawkins, including committee seats that oversee local health and emergency dispatch agencies. Weather-wise, the snow that gave way to clouds over the Wenatchee Valley today is likely to give us a repeat performance on Tuesday. Will it stick around long enough for Christmas? Interim meteorologist and all-around swell guy, Dan Kuntz, will give us the lowdown later on in this half hour. But first, our top story tonight. The Washington State Patrol this morning arrested a motorist in western Chelan County after he allegedly fled from police while driving a stolen SUV. Troopers say they spotted the black 2008 Lincoln MKX about 9 a.m. on Highway 2 near the Big Y intersection about 5 miles east of Leavenworth. When they attempted a traffic stop, the Lincoln turned onto Highway 97 south toward Blewett Pass and kept going. The vehicle then crashed about a mile south of the Big Y, and the driver allegedly ran away on foot as troopers approached. The Lincoln had been reported stolen from the city of Kent, and police say they found a rifle inside. The driver came out of hiding and surrendered after Chelan County deputies arrived and sent a police dog out to search the woods near the highway. 19-year-old Stephen DeMore Thomas was booked into the Chelan County Jail, facing possible charges including stolen vehicle possession, drug possession, and hit and run. The East Wenatchee man who pleaded guilty in the murder of Cynthia Nicole Ring was sentenced today to 172 months in prison. That's just over 14 years. Ashton Bunting Jr. apologized repeatedly in court for the murder of Ring, who was 28 years old. When her body was found last June in the apartment she and Bunting shared with her 4-year-old son. Police discovered the child in the apartment after he'd spent roughly 36 hours alone with his mother's dead body in a locked bedroom nearby. Bunting fled the state and was arrested a week later in Ohio. Douglas County Judge Brian Huber imposed the sentence, finding that Ring and Bunting were intimate partners at the time of her killing, which enhanced the range of prison time. In a statement to the court, Cynthia Ring's father said the crime had forever changed his life, as well as that of his grandchild. The woman accused of defrauding Washington banks and their customers out of thousands of dollars and of then trying the same thing in another state is now charged with multiple felonies in Chelan County. 51-year-old Andrea Estelle Cochran of Texas was charged in late November with 2 counts of theft, 2 counts of identity theft, and 1 count of forgery for allegedly using a falsified passport back in May to withdraw nearly $11,000 from the Leavenworth branch of Kashmir Valley Bank. It was one of several stops Cochran allegedly made while illegally withdrawing funds from banks throughout Washington. She's also charged with similar offenses in Lewis, Kittitas, and Benton counties. Authorities caught up to Cochran and arrested her in Maine last August. She faces possible federal indictment there for illegal use of a passport. The Grant County Sheriff's Office is warning drivers to slow down after a car struck a county snowplow this morning. The Sheriff's Office said the crash happened about 7:15 a.m. on Sagebrush Flats Road, about 5 miles from Ephrata. The driver was reported to have been driving too fast for conditions and lost control, which led to him to collide with the snowplow. The driver sustained non-life-threatening injuries, and the plow driver was not seriously injured. When we come back, a fatal house fire claims the life of a Moses Lake man. The cause of that deadly blaze is under investigation. I'm Jefferson Robbins, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Stay with us.
Central Washington Water is your hot spring spa dealer for over 45 years. Shop their showroom and see the new Freshwater Smart IQ. This is a new innovative approach to super simple water care combined with the freshwater salt system to give you clean, balanced spa water naturally. There's a hot tub for every budget. Save up to $1,000 on hot spring spas or buy plug-and-play spas starting at $79 per month. Why shop anywhere else? Central Washington Water. They service what they sell.
I'm Jim Heinlein, and I've been working with you all for about 20 years now. And it's safe to say I've seen most every situation as it relates to annual election period. This AEP is going to be like a tsunami. It's not tall, but it's huge in effect. And when the water retreats, you're going to see the damage to those who didn't react properly. So what is a proper reaction? Well, call a local insurance professional like Springwater Insurance. We have already developed a strategy for those of you who need a change. Give us a call at 509-888-2600.
This is the time of year we celebrate family, traditions, and great food. At Abby's, our legendary pizzas are so giant, they feed up to 6 happy family members. When you need a break from cooking, think Abby's. Our place or your place. Our family is here for your family.
Let's go to Hawaii for the holidays.
Here's an easier idea. Enjoy Abby's classic Big Hawaiian Pizza this December. This delicious tropical and giant pizza is at a special holiday price. And when you gift an Abby's gift card, we'll give you a present too.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. A residential fire that claimed the life of a man in unincorporated Moses Lake is under investigation. It was discovered about 4 p.m. Friday at a home in the 7400 block of Blue Goose Street, just outside city limits. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says a concerned neighbor came to check on the occupant after noticing an open garage door and found the man's body on the floor of the home. The house had suffered heat and smoke damage, and investigators believe the resident was overcome by smoke after a fire started inside the airtight structure. The victim's identity was not immediately disclosed. The cause of that fire is being reviewed by sheriff's detectives and the Grant County Fire Marshal. The Chelan County Auditor's Office is seeking committees to write statements against upcoming levy measures. The Cascade and Manson school districts each have upcoming educational program and operations and capital levies on the February 11th ballot. State law requires individual school districts to appoint committee members to write arguments in favor of and against each measure the districts are proposing. The auditor's office said the districts did not appoint committees to write against arguments, so the county auditor is seeking individuals for them. Committee member names and arguments must be submitted to the auditor's office by 5 p.m. on Friday, December 20th. More information can be found on the Chelan County website. Longtime state legislator Brad Hawkins has a handful of committee assignments waiting for him when he joins the Chelan County Board of Commissioners. Hawkins won election in November to replace outgoing Commissioner Tiffany Gehring. County commissioners serve by law on the boards of related governmental organizations, and today the incumbent commissioners assigned Hawkins to seats on the Chelan-Douglas Board of Health, as well as the Board of Managers that oversees Rivercom. Other committee seats may be pending. Hawkins has served for the previous 4 years as the state senator for Washington's District 12, and for 8 years prior to that as a state representative. Commissioner Sean Smith will serve as chair of the county board next year. Well, coming up next on the NCWLIFE Evening News, candlelight goes really well with Christmas, and we'll take you to Pybus Public Market booth of the Fresh Start Candles, an artisan maker out of Yakima that offers to shed a little light for your holiday season. And in our upcoming weather report, if you're not tired of snowfall today, you might well be tomorrow. Dan Kuntz is waiting in the wings with your week-long forecast, which includes more of the same for Tuesday morning. Stay with us.
Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, located on South Wenatchee Ave, has the largest selection of spas and swim spas in town. Stay cool this summer in an artesian swim spa and use it all year long. We enjoy helping families reconnect one spa at a time. Hot tubs are proven to improve sleep and decrease arthritis pain. Our passion is water, so please bring us a water sample, and we will help you diagnose your pool or spa water for free. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, your pool and spa experts.
There's no place like home, because home is where we're totally comfortable. It's where we can be ourselves and let our guards down. It's where we make memories, and we're always imagining new ways to keep it totally comfortable. Carrier, total comfort, totally happy.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Alpine Air. Heat and air, call Alpine Air.
Land to hold on here, and he will not.
Tune in to NCWLIFE channel for coverage of local sports this winter. Coverage is brought to you by our Platinum supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Also by Abby's Pizza, Apple Valley Honda, Biosports Physical Therapy, Coldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Global Car Care, Harvest Valley Pest Control, and Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Watch eSpots of Wenatchee Sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE channel.
One-handed jab.
What once was old now is new to the NCWLIFE channel. Tune in for Bonanza, Superman, The Andy Griffith Show, The Beverly Hillbillies, The Invisible Man, The Lone Ranger, and The Lucy Show. Check your program guide for classic programming on NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station.
Fresh Start Candles, a small business from Yakima, is now selling its handcrafted, eco-friendly creations at Wenatchee's Pybus Public Market. With unique candle names like Bigfoot's Brew, creativity is at the heart of their products. Fresh Start Candles will be at Pybus through January, offering customers a chance to shop local and enjoy their handmade goods during the holiday season. This is part of a series of profiles on local artisans during the holiday season in a partnership between NCWLIFE and the Wenatchee World.
My name is Gina Catron with Fresh Start Candles and Market out of Yakima, Washington. We make all of our own candles, coconut soy wax with cotton hemp wicks. We provide candles, wax melts, car fresheners, and our store in Yakima has a variety of Pacific Northwest vendor items in it also. We do a couple batches a day, so, and I'm not really sure how many's in a batch, but she can do a couple batches a day. It's pure pressed fragrance oils to keep it as natural as possible.
How do you guys come up with the names of the candles?
A lot of back and forth. Sometimes just to play, like for the lilac and willow, I wanted a lilac candle, so she made the lilac and willow candle. Sometimes it's based off the oils we use, fragrance oils. Sometimes it's just something we think up, like Bigfoot's Brew. Well, I had been to the Pybus Market and I just suggested maybe we try it to see how it would go, and it's actually been really good, so we just keep coming back. It is our first year here. We've been here for a couple months now, and we're scheduled at least through January. And we do offer shipping from Yakima, but we offer free shipping up here, and you can pick up at the market, Pybus Market, on Saturdays from 9 to 3 if you place your order.
But when did you get started with the business?
About a year ago, and we opened our store about 4 months ago.
What customers would you say are interested in buying your products?
Anybody that smells them, actually. Once you start smelling, it's really hard not to really like them. Come see us at Pybus Market. There's a lot of great vendors here. FreshStartCandles.com, or you can come down and pick up a free sample, and it has a business card in it.
Dan Coons filling in for Grant Olson today with your Monday weather forecast. Taking a look at the Cato Glen Golf and Ski Resort. Got my tee time. Nah, just kidding. But I did 3-putt that hole right there a couple of years ago. Very proud of myself. All right, Will, we did have a little bit of snow. That snow is going to turn into rain. There's an atmospheric river heading our way. It's going to barrel into our area basically tomorrow night. Going to make things very mild and very wet on Wednesday. We're talking our normal high temperature this time of the year is 33. We'll be in the mid-40s by Wednesday. In fact, all this week, temperatures will be either slightly or greatly above normal. So get ready for a lot of rain on Wednesday. Not snow. 35 unofficially today. We had over the weekend, we had about an inch of snow on Friday night and then a couple of inches today on the valley floor. Places like up on the East Wenatchee Bench, they got a little bit more snow. So officially, as we're topping off at about 8 inches of snow so far this year. And a friendly reminder, as you look at sunrise and sunset, sunset is now 1 minute later. Sunrise is 2 minutes later. So we still have these long days coming our way. The solstice, by the way, is at 1:20 in the morning on Saturday. Highs tomorrow, 38s across the board out in the basin. They got very little or no snow actually today out in the Columbia Basin. A little bit warmer in Ellensburg. They'll top off at 36, 37 or so. 36 for the Wenatchee Valley, slightly cooler in the upper valley, as you can tell. Omac's not going to bust out too much out of what they already have today, a high of 34. All of that is going to change on Wednesday because we have an atmospheric river heading our way. For the rest of the day today, again, we're done with the snow. We're done with the rain. We did have a little spittle of rain, but pretty much the snow is a done deal. And whatever snow we're going to get over the forecast period is really going to be in the much higher elevations. Here in the valley, no snow at all until we get to maybe the early part of Christmas week. This is the atmospheric river I'm talking about right there. That is aiming right for the Pacific Northwest. The Puget Sound's going to get a couple of inches of rain. We're going to have rain and very mild temperatures, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Wait till you see. Look at that, 45, our forecast high on Wednesday. That is pretty warm. 39 on Thursday, should be dry on Thursday. And we're going to have that inversion layer again, like we had all through like the end of November and for most of this month. The only difference is it's going to be a lot warmer. Instead of seeing highs and lows about 35, we're going to see temperatures in the 40s by the time we get with this inversion layer, and it's going to settle in there for a little while. And the clouds will also be higher in elevation than they were the last time we had that inversion layer that didn't seem to go anywhere, just sat around for a little while. So the big story as we head into the last weekend before the holiday, mild temperatures, precipitation in the form of rain in the Wenatchee Valley, snow in the upper elevations, but not really a lot of snow, with the exception of Tuesday night, tomorrow night into Wednesday. They could get about 8 to 10 inches of snow on the upper passes. The lower passes, not too bad at all. So to wrap it up, 35 for our high today, 29 for the overnight low. Look at the high and low tomorrow. This is a pattern we've been used to, 36 and 35, and that's about it. Could see a spittle of snowflakes at times Tuesday. The atmospheric river rolls in Tuesday night. You're going to wake up on Wednesday with lots of rain, but by Wednesday afternoon, sunshine. And look how mild it's going to be, 45, and temperatures above normal, either upper 30s to lower 40s right through the weekend before we head on into Christmas, with a better chance of rain than snow for our entire viewing area. All right, that's your forecast. Coming up next, sports with our good buddy Eric Granstrom, and there's a lot of it. You're watching a Monday edition of the NCWLIFE Evening News.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
What once was old now is new to the NCWLIFE channel. Tune in for Bonanza, Superman, The Andy Griffith Show, The Beverly Hillbillies, The Invisible Man, The Lone Ranger, and The Lucy Show. Check your program guide for classic programming on NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station.
Happy Monday. For the third time this season, the Seahawks laid an egg on national television. Seattle fell to Green Bay last night, 30-13, losing quarterback Geno Smith and starting center Olu Oluwatimi to knee injuries, leaving the Seahawks offense rather lifeless. Coach Mike McDonald shared his disappointment afterwards.
But it stinks, you know. I thought just in general, you got to give Green Bay a lot of credit. I thought they outcoached us. We didn't have a good enough plan in all three phases. I'm responsible for that. And then, frankly, we didn't play good enough. Didn't do the things that we've been doing that have won us games. We didn't do those things. So we can rattle those off if you want. But just told the team, hey, like, the good news is everything that all of our goals are still ahead of us, and we'll go back to work tomorrow. So we'll watch the tape and attack the heck out of it like we've done the rest of the season, and move forward, and get ready for a good Vikings team coming in here, and let's go. So got a lot of football ahead of us. All of our goals are right there. So we got to learn from it, which we will, and move on.
Sam Howell came in for Smith and was ineffective despite the defense playing well enough to give Seattle a chance down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, I got to be better. You know, I think this is my job, is to be ready to go in there and play well and help this team win, and I didn't do that today. So, I mean, I just got to be better and, you know, watch the film, learn from it. But definitely we had chances there in the second half. Defense played well, put us in good position. I just got to be better.
With their win over the 49ers Thursday, Los Angeles jumped in front of Seattle for first place in the NFC West with a better divisional record and winning the earlier matchup head-to-head with the Seahawks. Arizona kept its playoff hopes alive with a 30-17 win over the Patriots. Washington State was victorious while the Gonzaga Bulldogs fell in men's college basketball Saturday. Cougars defeated Missouri State at Beasley Coliseum 91-78. Eighth-ranked Gonzaga fell to number 18 UConn at Madison Square Garden Saturday night 77-71. On the women's side, BYU shut down Washington State Friday 72-57. Gonzaga women stopped Eastern Washington Saturday 79-50. Utah down Washington by 10. Haley Van Lith led TCU with 23 points at a big 92-40 win over Louisiana Tech on Sunday. WSU bounced back from Friday's loss with a 76-48 win over St. Martin's. The Seattle Kraken scored first, but that would be it. Saturday against Tampa Bay, the Lightning scored the game's next 5 goals for the victory, converting 4 goals against Philip Grubauer in the game. Seattle's back on home ice tomorrow night against Ottawa. That'll be at 7 o'clock on Kong TV. The Wenatchee Wild ended a 4-game losing streak and head to the holiday break with a little momentum. Wenatchee got goals from Friesen, Cooper, and Seitz Friday, and Everett downing the Silvertips 3-2. Now, that could be a big, statement win for the Wild. Wenatchee followed it up with a Saturday win, 9-1 at Kelowna. Sean Rios had a hat trick, while Kintai Isugai scored twice.
Off the draw, again to the right of the Rocket goal. Isugai, a shot long distance, piping in. And the Wenatchee Wild have taken a 2-0 lead and gathered up on right wing. And here comes Isugai to center. Isugai with speed. Back in, trailer, Friesen right on Andreessen. Uh-oh. Shot, they score! Rios, you can see this one. A little tick, a little tack, a little toe. Back of the net. Rios will get it, playing the role of Grinch. Left dot, Isugai in front, they score! Rios, he'll rip it in. As the shot from the right face-off circle, able to beat Stozer. Roki Goisik in the high slot area. Couldn't get a shot away. Now lead feed. Here comes Rios. He'll score! And that is the hat trick marker for Rios. A career game for Sean Rios. And he'll tap it now to center. Rios, by the way, from San Jose, California. Here's a chance. Isugai, right wing, wrist shot. He'll score. He beats Pilon.
The Wild are off until December 29th when they will be in Spokane. That was a busy weekend of prep basketball in north central Washington. Here are the scores. Moses Lake squashed Wenatchee Friday in boys basketball. West Valley was 40 better than Eastmont. Prosser quieted Quincy. Chelan beat Brewster. Omak edged Jenkins Chewelah. Sultan was an unfriendly host to Cascade. Bridgeport popped Pateras. Lake Roosevelt rolled Liberty Bell. Elmira Cooley Heartline topped Tonasket. Waterville Mansfield beat Soap Lake by 1, and he had got by Wilson Creek. In girls action Friday, Moses Lake down Wenatchee. West Valley eased by Eastmont. Prosser peppered Quincy 79-3. That's correct. Freda fell to West Valley of Spokane. Cashmere caught Connell. Omak belted Jenkins Chewelah. Sultan edged Cascade by 1. Pateras beat Bridgeport. Lake Roosevelt got by Liberty Bell. Tonasket tumbled Elmira Cooley Heartline. Waterville Mansfield topped Soap Lake by 40. Wilson Creek edged Entiat 37-28. Shifting to Saturday, the Wenatchee boys lost to Sunnyside 78-36. Moses Lake earned back-to-back wins with an 85-71 victory over Eisenhower. Grandview beat Quincy. Cashmere got by College Place. Omak topped Manson. Chelan defeated Colville. Okanagan nearly cleared 100 points in a 97-58 win over Cleveland. Tonasket topped Davenport. Bridgeport beat Wilson Creek. Waterville Mansfield down Oroville.
Libertyville and Thorpe topped Garden City Academy. Turning to the girls on Saturday, Sunnyside girls beat Wenatchee, Eisenhower edged Moses Lake, Grandview got by Quincy, Prosser pounded Ephrata by 71, Cashmere held College Place to 12 points, Omak mauled Manson, Colville cleared Chelan, Libertyville earned a 25-point win over Jenkins Tooele, Bridgeport beat Wilson Creek, Clallam cleared Okanagan, Waterville Mansfield beat Oroville by 49 points. NCWLIFE will be out at Eastmont High School on Thursday when Wenatchee comes calling. Grant Olson will be courtside with your play-by-play with the girls at 5:30, the boys at 7 o'clock. Now, these are only on the stream on Thursday because Thursday night is hockey night on the NCWLIFE channel. The boys game will be on Friday at 7 o'clock, the girls game Saturday afternoon. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Grandstrom. Have a happy Monday.
And that will do it for our newscast this Monday evening. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we would like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or call 888-6295. That's 888-NCWL. I'm Jefferson Robbins. Thanks so much for being with us. We'll be back with you tomorrow.